32 times. So I think you really know who the best of all time is. So I want to pass it on, and I've been looking to pass it on, my talent and my Yu-Gi-Oh playing ability. So I think you're the correct person. Would you be willing to take me up on this offer? Okay, you're listening. Okay, well, trust me, this won't be too long. I just want you to learn some of the techniques I have. And of course, at Yu-Gi-Oh these days, the prize pool is a lot bigger than it used to be back in my day. So if I won all the world championships I did then, now, I would be a multi-millionaire. But unfortunately, I'm not. So I'm just going to teach you a couple techniques, and then maybe I'll let you take away some cards at the end. Okay. So I just want to teach you some of the things which made me one of the greatest of all times, using bang cards and using them to my advantage. Okay, so first of all, I'm just gonna grab the old pen and paper out, and I just want to teach you a couple of strategies, which will help you in your endeavours in the future. Okay, if you're trying to win the national or the Yu-Gi-Oh World Championships, you're definitely going to need some strategies that no one else has. Okay, so let me teach you some. Just give me a second to draw a field out. Okay. So, okay, let's say these are both spell cards, okay? You have Uno, attacking monster, and let's say this monster has 2,500 attack points. Let's just say it's a dark magician, okay? What are you going to do with these two spell cards? Okay, you're going to activate them exactly. I guess before we should fully get into this, I should ask how in-depth your knowledge is in the Yu-Gi-Oh card series. Okay, decent knowledge, basic knowledge, okay. Well, let me show you a couple of my cards that I used to use way back in the day to win and destroy my foes at all times. I'll just show you a couple of my main ones. That's not one of them. Okay, so here's 3 of the main spell cards, okay? And let's say you had enemy controller here, enemy controller right there, and then you had dark hole on the other one. What are you going to activate? So let me just read them out for you, and this is really going to test your basic knowledge of just common knowledge, really. It's nothing even to do with Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, so I'll read out enemy controller first. Okay, so select and activate one of these effects, one of these effects, one of these effects. Change the power position of one face-up monster your opponent controls, and the other effect is tribute one monster. Select one face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of it until the end phase. Okay, and dark hole. Dark hole is destroy all monsters on the field. Which one are you going to use? Yeah, let's also say you have a monster of your own. Okay, you have a monster of your own. Okay, so you're going to use enemy controller, aren't you? And what you're going to do is you're going to tribute that monster and take control of the opponent's monster, attack directly and win the battle. Okay, now my techniques, my cards may be a little out of favour in the current meta. I must say the current meta features quite a lot of let's just say XYZs and synchro summons. Now I know you may not know what that exactly means if you're a non-Yu-Gi-Oh hardcore player, so let me explain it in some given detail, okay? Let's say you have I don't know, let's just take a random synchro monster, no synchro monster in particular, right down there. Can you see that? Okay, so right down here you have a random synchro monster, okay? What are you gonna do? Yes, you're gonna instantly attack it and destroy it, okay? Because what synchro monsters do and what synchro monsters do best is they have abilities which destroy, base cards which came out in the first couple of sets. A lot of my cards came out in the first couple of sets because that's when I was doing well. also say this before we get fully into a little bit more detail. Sorry, I just like to repeat stuff sometimes just in case you didn't hear me. I'd just like to say you have to give your heart to you have to give your heart to this business, okay? You have to give your heart to this business, because if you want to win, if you want to be the best, such as myself, winning 22 titles in 5 years, and back then we really didn't have a lot of tournaments, the Yugioh World Championships, you'd probably get around 5k if you won it back in those days, and there wasn't a proper circuit like there is now. Now you can, go whatever state you live in, you can go there, or London, whatever, you can go there, play at nationals, and win quite a few £1,000s. Okay. That's good, Dr. Pepper. But you can win quite a few £1,000s. But you have to give your heart to it. If you slack off, if you don't practice the same as when you started, you're not gonna become as good as I am. And I'm really top of the barrel, and I want to pass my skill on to you, because I think you've got that look in your eyes, you've got that competitiveness that I'm looking for. So let's continue teaching you some more strategies, and then we can continue later on. If you want to give me a phone call, yeah, I'll give you my number later. Okay, so let's just think about something real quick. I'll give you another test, okay? Another test. Okay, so let's say there's a monster right here, okay, right there, and another one right here, both with 2500 attack power, okay? 2500 attack power. You have one singular monster in defense position. Now, do you know about defense and attacking positions? No? Okay, well, let me explain that to you first. A attacking monster can attack your opponent's monster and deal damage if the attack is more than our opponent's monster. You have attack and defense points, and if your attack is higher than those opponent's attack points, you will destroy them and deal the opposing damage to the opponent's life points directly. If it's in defense position and you have a higher attack than that defense, then you will deal the damage, but it won't affect your opponent unless your monster or you have a card effect of some sort that inflicts piercing damage, okay? So I just want to get that out, but anyway. This monster you have in defense position, but it has 2500 points. What would happen if either of these monsters attack that defensive monster? Okay. No, you've got it all wrong. If you want to be the best, you've really got to listen up, okay? They wouldn't get destroyed, okay? Not like if you had the same attack points and they attacked into each other, they would both get destroyed. A monster in defense position cannot get destroyed unless via a card effect, via a spell effect, via a trap effect, or via your opponent's monster having more attack points than that defense points, and that's the only way your defense monster will be destroyed, okay? Now, I'm just going to show you a couple of cards, and I want you to tell me, I want you to tell me which one is best, okay? Just tell me which one you think is best, has the best effect, and the best for your deck, okay? Yeah, just give me a second, just flicking through the catalogue. Okay, so I'm going to read out these 3 cards. I've actually got 4. Okay, I'll get rid of that one. I've got 2 spells and a trap card, okay? First of all, I'm going to read out Magic Drain. Magic Drain. Negate the activation of an opponent's spell card and destroy it. Your opponent can discard 1 spell card to negate this card's effect. So what's great about this is, and I had this in a lot of my decks back in the day, is you can get rid of a opponent's spell card either way, because you'll be negating the effect if they don't discard a spell card, but if they do discard a spell card, they're removing a spell card. So that's wonderful, 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 wonderful. Next up, Lightning Vortex. Discard one card from your hand, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent's side of the field. Obviously, that's a very overpowered card to say the least. And finally, Premature Burial. I'm sure you've heard of this one. It's a very popular card back in my day anyway, back when I was a younger man. Now that I'm old and mouldy, if you will, I'm getting on a bit, okay? Okay, so pay 800 life points, select one monster from your graveyard, special summon it on the field in face-up attack position, and equip it with this card. When this card is destroyed, destroy the equipped monster. So. Which one out of the three do you believe is the best? Yeah, tell me. Okay, Lightning Vortex, yeah, exactly right. They all have different types of effects, but Lightning Vortex will always be the most overpowered. If you can destroy the whole side of your opposing field, that's incredible. But I guess this is getting a bit long-winded now, so I'll just let you know one more thing, okay? And then maybe we can continue this later on if you really do want to be the best, okay? I really would like to tell you this, okay? Order cards online, okay? They may be a bit expensive. Forget about your kid, okay? They don't need cards, okay? Take a look at your kid's cards. If they have any good ones, steal them. Trust me, they'll come in handy, okay? Any cards that deal opposing damage to the opponent's back line, those are very important indeed. But any cards which cover value anyway, you should take, you should look at, and you should build a deck. Next time I will look at your deck and we'll see how good it is, and if I don't think it's good, I help you, and if it is good, I'll still help you, okay? So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and we'll continue it next time. We'll continue this Yu-Gi-Oh tutorial next time, okay? From the best, yes, I'm the best around, never gonna let you down.